Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the brand new dye update that actually rolled yesterday during a mining fiesta, which was nice and convenient, but it's actually really interesting. There's some cool stuff to take a look at in here today, as well as some bingo progress for you guys later in today's episode. So if you guys are excited for that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Super quickly though, if you do ever find yourself checking out in the Hypixel store, whether it be for an ongoing fire sale, maybe need some Skyblock gems for some booster cookies or the seasonal bundles, whatever you find yourself picking up on the Hypixel store though, don't forget to use my career code. It is code Zach, spelled just like my name, Z-A-C-H. If you type that in on checkout, you'll actually save 5% on your purchase. It's a great way to support myself and the channel, and I do greatly appreciate everyone using my code. You guys are the best. But without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Earlier today, we finally had the Vincent's Artist's Abode kind of dyes update rollout, which is really interesting. This update's pretty cool in a lot of different ways and kind of adds in some extra items for everyone to grind towards, or passively grind towards, I suppose, every Skyblock year. So first and foremost, we have Vincent. His building is located to the left of the Coliseum if you're coming from the spawn. Basically just go left, you can't miss it with all the stained glass and the pictures inside, and then you will find Vincent. So when you come into Vincent's house or the artist's abode, you can go ahead and talk to Vincent. He does talk for a while, but basically the gist of the update is they've added a bunch of new dyes to the game, and now they're all like semi-obtainable. Like, they are unrealistic numbers that are so absurd, it's like unfathomable for someone to drop one of them. Like, people will be dropping all these dyes at points, and some of them are going to be a lot more common than others, and so it's pretty exciting to see. Once Vincent kind of gets through all of his dialogue, he's kind of just describing dyes as a whole and how he kind of wants you to go and hunt for them and find them. So yeah, once he's done with all of his dialogue, we can actually see. But something else that's really cool is every Skyblock year, which is about 5 IRL days worth of playtime, basically, he'll select 3 random dyes that will have a higher drop chance for that Skyblock year. So I believe 2 of the 3 will be 2x, and then the one in the center will have a 3x multiplier for your chance to actually be able to get it, which is really cool. And there we go, we can actually see. So Vincent's masterpiece, every Skyblock year, Vincent picks dyes that he will use to paint a masterpiece. The 3 chosen dyes will have their drop chances increased for the duration of the year, as I said. So pretty cool stuff. And the 3 that are actually selected this Skyblock year for year 365 is the Carmine dye, which is a 1 in 2.5 million to 1 in 125,000 drop from lava sea creatures. And as you can see, something that's actually really cool is it says down below how many times it's been dropped. So it's been dropped 2 times globally. Obviously, I've dropped none. Then we have the copper dye, dropped from trading with visitors in the garden. And as you can see, for all the different rarity of visitors, how rare it is to get the dye. And 6 have been dropped. Then we have the Celeste dye. This one, I think, is still going to be a little bit difficult to drop. It's dropped from killing a Sven Packmaster, which is a lot better than it used to be. It used to be from just regular wolves in the hub. And it's still 1 in 500k from tier 4 Svens. And no one's dropped that one yet, which is kind of interesting. But then we have this really cool button, which is the dye compendium. If we click this, we can actually see every single dye in the game, as well as how many times it's been dropped, which is pretty cool to see, I'm going to be honest. Looks like the gamblers are out and going for the Archivine dice, which is good luck to those people. They've dropped 33 so far, which is kind of insane. But yeah, you can kind of work your way through and see how many there were. So, for example, people bought 4,403 chocolate dyes from the chocolate factory, 6 copper dyes dropped, 2 cyclamen, and you can see how they obtained all of these, which is actually a really cool system. 234 holly dyes have been dropped. That might be, I wonder if this is from when the update rolled. I would assume so. I highly doubt they were tracking that type of stuff. But yeah, just some really cool stats that you can see about every single dye and how they get them. 5 of the mango dye. Yeah, so this is definitely since the update dropped, because I know some people have more of those. And yeah, this one's from Super Pairs, but basically any grind you can think about in the game now has a dye that can be dropped corresponding to it, which is really cool. And sometimes if you line up those grinds with the right Skyblock year, you might actually have a 2 or 3x chance of getting them, which is really cool. Now, the other thing we need to take a look at is the bucket of dye. Found a dye on your travels, Vincent will exchange it for an accessory, the color of which depends on the dye donated. Now, I've been doing some thinking about this, because the safe bet is to just go into my chocolate factory, go to the chocolate shop, and buy a chocolate dye. They only cost 4 billion chocolate, and that would be that. It would be done. But I'm saving for something, and I don't want to spend it. And at the same time, I also want to have a certain colored bucket of dye. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of my rose dyes, which I might regret doing in the future. And I might get flamed in the comments for doing, but I think it's going to look sick. I think it's worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my rose dye really quickly here. You can only select dyes. Wait, this is a dye. Oh, they changed the rarity color. Do I need to throw this thing on the ground? Let's see. Is it going to be legendary now? It's not legendary. Let's see. Can I put this in here? I can't. Click a dye in your inventory. You can only select dyes. Okay, that is very strange. So it turns out in the time it was on alpha to the main server, they actually changed it so you can't get the accessory with a fire sale dye, which complicates things a little because I don't have... Wait, actually, I might have a holly dye. I just forgot. I don't know where I would have put it, though. That is the other main question. But I feel like I have one. So if we look through really quickly, because I do. Oh my goodness, I actually do. Let's go. Okay, we have a holly dye. We can use that. My other option was to actually use my chocolate to buy the chocolate dye, which would probably be the easier option. But I mainly don't want to just because we're sitting at 46.5 billion chocolate, and I've been saving for the Hoppity's Abbey phone contact for way too long now, so I don't want to slow that down by another 2 days. But we do have a holly dye from when we opened up red gifts a while ago, so we can go ahead and slap that in. And if we donate the dye... And we'll do a little animation, and then we have a bucket of dye. Holly dye donated. Increase your chance of dropping dyes by 1%. And we can click it to confirm, and there we go. We have a brand new rare accessory, and if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to recom it if we go ahead and grab one out from here. Have quite a few recoms left, so let's slap this thing into the hex really quickly. Recom it to epic just like so, and we can go ahead and slap this in our accessory bag for some extra magical power and skyblock XP. So overall, just a big W. Let me go ahead and move some accessories down though to make room. We can put this here and then kind of slap this at the end. There we go. And we can put in our new epic accessory, and that's plus 12 skyblock XP. And that's actually not all the XP you can get from Vincent. If I go warp forge really quickly, I did forge up a mole pet to prepare for this. There it is. So let's go back to the hub, and if we make our way over to Vincent, he actually has a Abbey phone contact that you can get, and what he asks in return is he wants a pet. He wants a pet mole. So of all the people in the village, you are the first to ask for my contact. Truthfully, I have been a lonely man for as long as I can remember, but when I'm lonely, I make art, and it's great. That's great and all. Just take my mole pet, man. This guy loves to talk for some reason, but, well, people are a bit much. A pet wouldn't hurt. How about a mole pet? I've always found them to be positively adorable. So if we give this item, there we go. Thank you. Look at this little noise. What a cute fella. Inspiration has struck. I should paint him. Good for you, man. Thank you for the 10 skyblock XP. And I'm assuming if you call him, you can basically just access that menu to see which dyes, or maybe he'll even just tell you. Yeah, you can just access the menu from anywhere. So pretty cool. So when you're on the fly, you can actually just see which dyes have a higher drop chance, as well as another 10 skyblock XP. So I will happily take that. Okay, I've been busy in the Dwarven Mines since last time we were on our bingo profile, and actually Heart of the Mountain tier 3 just from, okay, I was about to record getting that from a commission. I forgot I just contributed in this raffle that just took place. So I guess we're chilling. I guess I'll hand in these 2 commissions. Why not? But we are Heart of the Mountain 3 now, which means we can finally go to the Crystal Hollows. This unlocks a lot of our bingo goals, actually, that are still left on the card. The 2 big ones, one being 130,000 Hardstone collection. I don't know how hard this is going to be, and that kind of scares me. And then the other one being, if I can find it really quickly, yes, obtain a Jade Crystal in the Crystal Hollows. This one should be relatively easy to do. The other one's not so much, so we're going to have to wait and see. I still need to do 25,000 mithril powder as well. What's my total at actually on that? I don't know if I just need to keep doing commissions or what the move is for that. I have 1,000 plus 8,000, so I have about 9,200. So I need, what, like 16,000 more mithril powder, which honestly is a lot, so we'll see what we can do. But at least I can go to the Crystal Halls now. Maybe I'll powder grind for it. Who knows? I'll have to find a way to get it. And, yeah. Finally, Heart of the Mountain 3. Let's go. I am back online. This is the next morning for me, back on the bingo profile, and I have 2 goals that I'm actually ready to complete. So first and foremost, we actually need to craft a pickaxe, so we can go ahead and make a mithril minion, just like so. A tier 1 and a tier 2, just like so. Okay, I actually need way less mithril than I thought I did, but that was a goal of obtain 60 unique minions. Then we can actually go into our sack and grab out these. I went ahead and gathered up the Jade Crystal tools last night. We can go ahead and hand these in to all of the different NPCs here. kind of light up the center so we can actually grab ourselves this jade crystal, and that will be another goal complete. I also finished another one last night to get 30% sea creature chance. That one wasn't too bad at all. And just like so, we can go ahead and grab the jade crystal if I can reach it. There we go. That's another goal complete, and also a line completed as well in the bingo. Yeah, we got 5 points from completing a line. Which one was it? This one here across. Yeah, that gives 5 points every single time you complete a line. That's why it's so important finishing off these last few. Another thing we can go ahead and do is actually craft another pet. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our stuff, and then we can actually do that, and that'll be another goal crossed off our list. So as I was saying, I chose the easiest pet to craft. That unlocks the mystery rabbit pet craft. We can go ahead and craft a enchanted egg because my chicken minions kind of went crazy overnight. Grab out some raw rabbit and drag this around like so. Mystery rabbit pet. Uncommon. Honestly, I will take it. Not bad. We needed any pet, and that is another row and goal complete. We now only have 6 goals left. I'm going to be honest, they're tedious, though. 130,000 Hearthstone collection. I don't even know if I'll be able to get this one done in time. 140 strength, mathematical hull blueprints, 25,000 mithril powder, tier 12 minion, and a in level 20 in combat. So we have some very tedious ones left to do, but we'll see what we can do to get them done. So unfortunately, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I have a lot of bingo work to do today, as it is the last day to actually do bingo, and I've saved all of the fun, tedious goals for the end. I don't know if I'll actually get this one done. It's looking pretty unlikely, but I'm going to try and finish as many of these goals as I can. So I'll keep you guys posted in the next episode or two on how that actually concludes. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. More Mining Fiesta content coming your guys' way tomorrow as well. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Use code Zach if you find yourself checking out the Hypixel store. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.